scratching as he thought who was going to start. For those who have been here on my previous live, you see exactly what I put out. My probable starting 11 looks like the starting 11 for Arsenal right about now. And Arteta has gone ahead to name the following players into his starting 11 for the club of Arsenal to see to it that all goes on well as he wants to take on the side of Borussia Dortmund. Now, who has Arsenal or who has Arteta named in his starting 11? Kepa Arrizabalaga, Ben White, Mosquera, Gabriel Magalhaes, Ricardo Carafiori, Lewis Kelly, Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard, the captain, then Max Dorman, Tzolis, and Victor Gyökeres. Isn't it what I came up with as my probable starting 11, guys? This is exactly what I came up as my starting 11. Then I'm having Melia on the bench, Setford on the bench, Hincapie, Jesus, Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, Nwaneri, Nelson, Ibrahim, David, my namesake. I really love him in there for you. Kabia, there is Oguneke, there is Juliane, O'Neill, and Salmon. That is exactly what I predicted in there for you. So that's how Arsenal is obviously going to be lining up tonight. Oh, sorry, not tonight, this evening in there for you. So that's the exact probable starting 11 I came in for. And it really gave us the exact answer of to what this should be in here onto the Rokani Media Football. Now, let's obviously get into what we call the team of Borussia Dortmund, and we compare and then contrast. Then we do have Meyer, Bensabaini, Bellingham, Mecha, Beiba, Caretas, Silva, Gadou, Svensson, Mane, and Inacio. You get? That is the starting 11 for the side of Borussia Dortmund. This game is hugely going to be watched all over the world because for the very first time, Arsenal is playing at the Emirates, right? And many just can't wait to see the unveiling of a player known as Bruno Guimaraes at the Emirates. Arsenal fans are geared up for this, and they want to see how things are really going to be panning out. Now, let's go to the team of Arsenal and see how things are really panning out. This is the team of Arsenal, and obviously it's going to be a 4-3-3 or a 4-2. All a 4-2-3-1 in there for you. All a 4-2-3-1 in there for you. You understand? So from there, we're obviously going to be having Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, 1. Then we'll be having Ben White as the right back, Mosquera right-sided centre back, Big Gabi Magalhaes as the left-sided centre-back. You know, Carafiori, Ricardo as the left-sided centre-back. Miles Lewis Skelly. Miles Lewis Skelly, right? He's coming in through to do the needful as the man in the central defensive midfield for the club of Arsenal. That is Miles Lewis Skelly. Then Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard are going to be playing alongside Miles Lewis Skelly, and I do believe that Odegaard will be a little bit deeper, right? And then Kai Havertz will take on the number 10 role. That is it. Then Dorman right forward, Tzolis left forward, and Victor Gyökeres will be played as a center forward for the beautiful club of Arsenal in there for you. So that's exactly what we are having for you today here on our beautiful channel. And we here to go and see to it that we wait to see whether the guy is really going to be unveiled at the Emirates. And who are we talking about? We are talking about Bruno Guimaraes, right? So Arsenal is on. Arsenal is going to be playing its beautiful game in here, and my prediction is 3-2 win for the club of Arsenal. That's the prediction I've gone ahead to go in for this particular encounter, right? So we will be here as long as we get this game live. And the moment we get the game live, obviously, we'll be letting you know where and how the game is really going on. If you go on the YouTube channel of Arsenal, the game is live and clear. For everyone who is asking me, Rokani, where can I get this game of football? If you go to the YouTube channel of Arsenal, the game is live and clear. That is it. On the YouTube channel of Arsenal, the game is live and clear. And the players are walking onto the field of play. As we speak right now, the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal is walking on the field of play. And I think there is no need for me even to do a watch along in here for you. But all I can tell you is the game is here. Captain Martin Odegaard is back in the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal. And I think he's undroppable. Not so? They are now shaking hands. And now the referee will obviously come up and really blow the whistle to start up this game of football for the club of Arsenal versus a team known as Borussia Dortmund. So for everyone who is really trying to know about the game of Arsenal and where you can watch it, go on the YouTube channel for the club of Arsenal. You'll find everything there. You understand? You'll find everything there. And the lineups are really being put out there for you. So we wait and see how Arsenal really will look tonight, because I just can't wait to see how Martin Odegaard, Lewis Kelly are obviously going to be looking. But my eyes are on the game of Como. That is it. My eyes are so much on the game of Como, because the game of Como, I think the ideal midfield for the club of Arsenal will obviously be well stipulated out there onto the pitch. You understand? Now, Bruno Guimaraes obviously got unveiled as an Arsenal player today, and he walked onto and waved to the people at Arsenal. Bruno Guimaraes. You understand? He came on and he got unveiled to the club of Arsenal. The fans really got to see him at the Emirates, and his videos are obviously going to be going viral. That is it. So, Bruno Guimaraes unveiled the club of Arsenal. He has not been able to make it to the matchday squad, but I think in the game of Como, he might get a chance to obviously find himself doing the needful in there for you. Very many videos have surpassed onto the media as Bruno Guimaraes has been unveiled as the player of Arsenal at the Emirates. And they are like, he has touched the carpet of the Emirates. That is Bruno G for you. So, they are praying right now. They are praying, especially the team of Arsenal and the team of Borussia Dortmund. And in time from now, the referee will obviously blow the whistle to see how things really pan out in here for you. Good evening, RD. This is Jordan's in there for you. This is Alpeo Andrew. Says, hi, Rokani. Hello. So, it's going to be starting right now. You understand? It's going to be starting right now. And just get ready for what Arsenal has for Borussia Dortmund. Bruno Guimaraes unveiled at Emirates. Referee has blown the opening whistle. Right? As we speak now, it's Borussia Dortmund. Joby Bellingham playing it back. And Arsenal are pressing in a 3-2-5 system. We will wait and see how this game goes on. If you want to watch the live game of Arsenal and a team known as Borussia Dortmund, Arsenal is streaming the game live on their YouTube channel. Arsenal on the attack. Mosquera. Back pass to the goalkeeper of Arsenal. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Good afternoon, Mr. RD, for the update. After unveiling Bruno Guimaraes, he can't be on the bench. Arsenal is winning 3-1. Tzolis, Gyökeres, and Odegaard scoring. All right, that's your prediction. Odegaard with the back heel to find Benjamin White. Benjamin White plays it to find Mosquera. Mosquera plays it to Big Gabi. Big Gabi has a tattoo of the UEFA Champions League trophy with the year 2026. Looks like he wants to win the Champions League this year. It's a corner for Arsenal. The king of set pieces are once again getting a corner right now. And remember, the only goal they scored against Real Betis was from a set piece. It was a corner, and who brought it? It was Tzolis. Now, we are waiting to see who is obviously going to be flaunting in this. I think it's going to be Martin Odegaard, the captain of Arsenal. Looks like all the rumors that Arsenal is willing to let him go are not obviously going to count, because the club of Arsenal is trying to get him into the team immediately. He returned. Odegaard in swinger over the bar. Corner. Big Gabi in action with Gyökeres. Big save from the goalkeeper. Let me see. Oh. Arsenal are deadly when it comes to set pieces, my dear. Another one coming in through. Will he go short or is going to go long? Odegaard, the captain. He goes long again. Goalkeeper punches it out of danger. Cleared. Odegaard runs towards the center. He plays it back to the goalkeeper of Arsenal. And they are trying to really mend another attack. Will he go long? Will he go short? He passes a short ball to Myles Lewis-Kelly. Myles Lewis-Kelly tries to come up and obviously do the many touches, and is trying to really invite pressure from Borussia Dortmund. He changes to the left. Nice pass. And this is who? Gyökeres holding up the play to find Tzolis. Tzolis plays a blind pass and they lose possession. Borussia Dortmund trying to bust through the midfield. Myles Lewis-Kelly was like, "You're going nowhere." He committed a foul, and it's a free kick for the club of Borussia Dortmund. (0-0). 3 minutes into this beautiful game. Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund at the Emirates. 60,074 people. I know it's full capacity. Blind pass from Myles Lewis-Kelly. Borussia Dortmund trying to capitalize. Joby Bellingham pushed by Kai Havertz. It's a foul. Free kick